So first of all, I'm not a Rasta, but I wore this to impress upon you that Bob Marley was right about a lot of things. Babylon's system is the vampire. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better, than silver and gold, however it goes. The people on top don't want to see us unite, and the best way to do that is to divide us by principles. There's only one truth, and from what I see, Christianity is the closest to the truth. You understand me? You underfeel. It's just how it is. A lot of people can't understand that. They have a problem with it. And I'm not talking about historical, this, that, and the other thing. I'm talking about morality, how you should live your life. When you stray away from this monotheistic religion with high moral content, high moral value, you're straying away from the truth. And we live in this society that lacks honor. It lacks righteousness. It lacks understanding. So when you see a man of understanding telling you the truth, how much of a fool would you be to push that man away? And we live in a society that is constantly shunned righteous men. And I do warn you, within the reggae community, within the Rasta community, there are people who think of themselves as superior. There are people who shun other people. There are people who think that they know best. So there is no, I'm not saying that there's nothing but love in the, Jamaican and Rasta, global Rasta movement, and among Bob Marley fans. There are racists among Bob Marley fans, believe it or not. There are white racists among Bob Marley fans. There are people who think that they're the real Jews and that they're above everyone else. So, it's very interesting how this works out. And that's not how it's supposed to be, That's just another example of how people twist things for their own, agenda, their own self-interest, if you will. And I try to tell people all the time, I'm like, look, why are you doing this? Why are you treating each other like this? Where is the love to be found? Where is it? And we have this fucking concrete jungle and a bunch of Babylonian scum, and they don't want to admit that what are the byproducts, what are the effects, what are the results, what is the outcome, the output of Babylon's system? All these things I have crossed out. Satanism, my nigga. Satanism. Zionism. Homosexuality, the New World Order, psychiatry. You understand me? The Patriot fucking Act. Evil men being in charge. You dig? The Illuminati. You understand? All these are byproducts. Why do you think I put this here, the Virgin Mary? See, don't be like this gold-digging whore. That's not who you should try to be like. Don't try to be like some gold-digging celebrity on TV who suck dick for fame and fortune. Don't try to be like some feminazi. The Virgin Mary is who you should strive to be like. Be pure. The virginity represents pureness. Be pure, be good, be a mother who cares for her child. Do you see a picture of the Virgin Mary giving her child to some government bootlicker, giving her child to foster care, giving her child to Babylon's system? No. You're supposed to raise that child. And you think the Virgin Mary would say that she was oppressed? She was oppressed because she was a housewife. I mean, how absurd is that? Babylon gave you that idea. You understand me? And all these people on the left, they think that, they can be a feminist since they're teamed up with the weed movement. And there's, look at Santa Cruz and Berkeley and even Oakland to a certain extent, and San Francisco especially. You'll see a lot of weed movement people teamed up with feminists and gays. Bob Marley was against homosexuality. What's the song? We and Them. It's what the Bible say. What else does the Bible say? It says, be a loving wife. Raise your child in the ways of the Lord. That's what the Bible say. Don't be a shit pusher. Don't be gay. Don't be feminist. Don't be LGBT. Don't you love how these people just completely twist everything for their own purposes? And they expect you to be stupid enough, absolutely stupid enough to roll with it. Why? Because you're a conformist coward. You assimilated. You're a groupthink fucking idiot. Don't sell your soul for Babylonian crumbs. A bunch of scum who want to take over the world with their Babylonian ways. Whose side are you on? And the Republicans, you can't jump on and say, well, we're Christians, and, you don't want to help the meek. You don't want to love your brother. You want to support big business. And libertarians, you're trying to take everybody who's disillusioned and control them in Babylon's system. You're no better than they are. None of you people are. You communists aren't. No, you want to attack religion. I don't want to see any of you people hijacking Bob Marley's fucking ideas, or his using his image. It's disgusting. He didn't think like you. He thought like me. He said revolutionary, but we don't want to tell them. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a revolutionary, but we don't want to tell people that. Why do you think he said that? He knows damn well that on record, he's on TV and stuff saying the reggae beat, the reggae comes from the African drum of war. Who do you think he thought like? And feminists, when they know what they're talking about, complain how there's so many patriarchal societies in Africa, especially sub-Saharan Africa and Ethiopia and Egypt and so on, when they know what they're talking about. Okay? Who do you think he thought like? Bob Marley didn't think like you people. He wasn't a gang stalker. He wasn't a conformist. He wasn't a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian, a communist. No, he thought like me. And one of the greatest disgraces is the people who think that they're a Bob Marley fan are siding with you people instead of me. I mean, you have people with Bob Marley tattoos and wear Bob Marley sweaters and work at shops with Bob Marley's face on posters and stuff, and they're counter-revolutionary. They're anti-Bob, He didn't think like you. You understand me? He thought like me. He says the earthly combat for what it won. That one guy in the Bob Marley clip on when they revised his album with Lauryn Hill and all those people, and that guy from the Lost Boys and so on. And Crazy Bone, I believe it was, the Bone Thugs guy. Rebel music to get you ready for the revolution. What are they talking about? What is rebel music? Is the music the rebellion? No. The music is getting you ready for the revolution. What part didn't you get? Because man is trying to be as powerful as God. You understand me? I'm not saying, there's other guys I'm quoting here, not just Bob Marley, obviously. And you see it on the revised Bob Marley album I just referenced a little while ago. What did he believe in? What did he stand for? And he was against women because he was for the Bible. What's that song? In the Spotlight. No woman, no cry. You act like being a Christian means that you hate women, as if one of our most popular symbols isn't the Virgin Mary. And these people don't know what they're talking about. They don't. Because we know what a real woman is. We're magically misogynist. It's insane. That is crazy. Because we don't support bearded fucking ladies and baby-killing whores and sluts. Because we don't like the fact that Babylon feeds you fattening food that are making our women fat. You say, don't fat shame. Well, look, I'm saying that she should work on herself. I'm saying Babylon is part of the reason why she fucking got that way. But I can't say that because I'm fat shaming, right? Just for pointing it out. Just pretend like they aren't. Pretend like, one of the harmful effects, and I do mean harmful, of Babylon's system just isn't there. Just treat them normally. It's not even a talk about it. Let's just accept them. Just madness. When's the last time you see me, making fun of fat women for no fucking reason? Like, these fat whores, I can't stand them. I don't say that type of stuff. I say, well, once Babylon gets a hold of women and they start gaining weight and Babylon gets in their head, instead of working on themselves, they start catfishing people. Yes, I do say that, and I make no apologies for it. Just like when Babylon gets their hands on fucking innocent people in the ghetto and starts turning them toward gangbanging, they have a tendency to do horrible things, and in jail, they sometimes they rape people in the ass. Am I ghetto shaming? Or am I pointing out what the fuck is going on and why and the root cause? Those of us who care about solving problems, we address the root fucking cause. Or why fucking bother? It's funny the things that you people allow other people to assess. Well, you have this problem with your plumbing and this is the cause. Yes, address the root cause. You have a problem with your computer and this is the cause. Yes, address the root cause. But when it comes to politics, magically, we shouldn't address the root causes. Secret societies, selfishness, greed, conformity. We shouldn't address these things. Indifference. Why? But why bother? And my thing is, if you're going to get into politics and you don't want to address the root cause, then just shut the fuck up. The fuck up. My goodness. And Lord forbid I start getting angry about it and start yelling and screaming about how a bunch of scum don't want to drug me for trying to address the root cause. Lord forbid. Lord fucking forbid. What will happen? What will happen? No, he doesn't want to, no, they say to me, no one's listening to you. You're crazy. Take your meds. I mean, just absolute meds. These people think you are an idiot. Pac said they calling me a madman because I'm strong and bold. In his days before Suge really got his hands on him, when he made Panther Party, he's saying, call me a madman because I'm strong and bold. They expect you to call Pac a madman too. One day you will all fucking take a point of view where Tupac was just a guy who was manic, who didn't take his meds. Bob Marley was delusional and he was a pothead, and he said smoking weed, he should have been on fucking Depakote. This is where you're heading. I mean, if you truly follow your train of thought to its finish, that's what you get. When you follow my train of thought to its finish, you get a Christian society where we all love each other, where we care for each other, where we don't try to rip each other off. There's compassion, empathy, and love. But you complete scum bags. You want to stop me. 6 million Africans die of communicable diseases in sub-Saharan Africa alone. Okay? That's only like 62% of the mortality rate, and you want to stop me. You want to stop me from saving them. You want to stop me from solving the problems in society. Getting to the root cause. We have people dying and people fucking miserable. And nobody wants to address the fucking root cause. Nobody wants to talk about it. Unless it's some random fucking person on the internet that nobody listens to. I mean, just complete garbage. Okay? I don't care if you believe this is the end times or not, or this, that, and the other thing. I care if you address the problems. Believe what you want. But by my goodness, address the root cause in a way that's honorable and it's productive. It's going to solve the fucking problem. My whole fucking life, I've been listening to these sniveling dogs go on and on about nonsense. And sometimes the opposition view makes a good point, but they're still wrong. Like when Obama's on the news and they said, there's all these guns flooding in from states that have more lenient gun laws. Yes. That is true, but you're still a bunch of gun-grabbing scum who are taking this angle. And we all know guns will come in. If it's not states with a more lenient gun law, it will be countries. And there's still 3D fucking printers. Where there is a fucking demand, someone will meet the supply. Giving more control to a bunch of scum is not the fucking answer. The answer is to address the root cause. The guns are a symptom of the underlying cause, which is fucking, the disparity, the economic disparity, which is the philosophies that drive Babylon's system, selfishness, spiritual bottom feeding, and so on. You can give a Christian a fucking nuclear bomb, a real Christian, and he is not going to fucking use it. Like they say, guns don't kill people, people kill people. The problem in Chicago isn't guns, it's philosophy. It's economic disparity. It's miseducation and lack of education. No, I'm going to end it there. I'm out of time anyway. Thank you.